That's going to take some time, but I think that's going to help the workers from getting sick as easily. While they work, they'll be able to drop things here. And maybe we should build one. And this extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource. Okay, we haven't maxed out that yet, so let's put that here. And then let's make sure we get a road out to it. There we go. Oops. And this research is complete. Now we could put up our beacon. The dangers of the cold, frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Consider signing the radical treatment or sustain life law, or do nothing. I think we already have a law going, but we'll think about this in the future. I'm just not going to do anything about it right now. Radical treatment or sustain life. Radical treatment, we'll try everything to cure the gravely ill. From invasive surgery to amputations, the gravely ill will be treated in the medical post. Hope will rise slightly. 30% of the gravely ill treated in the medical post will be left as amputees. Discontent will rise. Or sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatments. Gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in the medical posts. I don't think I want to do anything about this right now. If we're going to have a lot of engineers, it might be okay to have amputees because we might be able to build prosthetics for them. But until we can do that, let's hold off on signing anything new. We do need to be researching something though. We should be doing that at all times. Let's research the Steam Hub. And that's going to help us be more prepared for the next cold streak that hits us. We have 4 gravely ill and we have 8 sick. Yeah, this medical post, that's really hurting us that it's not operating right now. It's really hurting us. There just isn't anything we could do about it right now that I can see. We might end up losing some of these people. Shift some labor over to the wood crates that we just freed up. And let's speed things up a little bit. We have about 2 more days before we're through this severe cold front and things are going to warm back up. I'm hoping we'll be able to get the medical post back online then and heal some of these sick people. It's just not looking good. I don't know how many people we're going to lose, but it does seem like we're going to lose some folks. That's another coal pile. We eventually need sawmills, but we can't make anything like that right now. We're probably gonna have to research it. I wonder if it's worth having another workshop and if that would let us have multiple technologies researching at once. This one's going, you know, pretty expediently. It's not taking too long. So we have the gathering post now. Maybe we pull these people out of here. Send them over to the gathering post. That might be like safer working conditions. Not really. Still very cold there. We really need for the cold spell to break, but we might be able to build heating. Oh, look at this. The generator stress level is at critical. We have to turn it off now. Oh, wow, we totally forgot about that. Let's turn that off before we overheat and explode. We did just kind of let that run. Let's hope that ticks back down. In the meantime, it's just going to be really, really cold around here unless... Unless we get our heating... Our steam hub's unlocked, but... It's going to be a little bit still. Our number of sick is only rising. Something we could do to eventually combat that is maybe we can build another medical post. Maybe we'll just do 2 medical posts right there. Make sure they have roads. Okay, maybe that will help once we can actually operate these sites again. Once they're actually livable temperature. We'll be able to get some people back in there. And we'll free up some engineers. And place them in these other medical huts. I'm going to pull some of our engineers out of those places so that we have them for the medical huts. Our reactor is thankfully cooling back down, so that was a close one. We have raw food. We're running out of rations, so... I don't know if the hunters can go out when it's this cold. Maybe they, it doesn't look like they can. Hunters will set out to bring in raw food. They're just closed at this time of day. Alright, now we were supposed to also build the beacon. Which I thought we had done, but I guess we didn't. Let's build it out here. We can use that road that we already have. And we can unlock heaters now. We can research heaters. Allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises a workplace's temperature by 1. We definitely need that. We can keep places like these medical tents going. What are they getting over here? They're collecting what? Wood? Wood crates. This is steel. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a gathering shed. I have this one over here that nobody's using right now. Let's put everybody in that. Should be a little better. And now we can build steam hubs, which is going to extend the radius here. We can see that all the buildings inside the zone are going to be affected by the steam hub, and that's going to keep them a lot warmer. So definitely that's going to be a big cost on steel is what we're going to use there. Let's pull some people out and put them over here. Oh wait, this is already maxed out. Maybe they just need to go directly for the steel. So we're going to need steel now, so let's get that going. The heaters are going to get done, but then the temperature is going to go up, so by the time we have heaters in these places, we'll be able to turn heaters on, but by then we won't need them until the next cold spell, so... The more people get sick, hope is going down. We're pretty early, so I feel like things are still okay. Oh, one of our people died. On day 5, one of our people died. One died from lack of treatment. So, yeah. The medical tents not being operational during that blizzard was a big, big miss. It was just too cold. We really needed one medical center in the innermost ring, is what we needed. But we didn't get it. So, Book of Laws here, we have 1 hour before we can pass a new law. It might be time to think about a cemetery. I didn't think we'd have to think about it for so long, or think about it so soon, but Alright, we have some people in this medical post now. I'm hoping to be able to get these going. Let's just put all of them in there for now. And that's the second death, so... Margaret Shevington. Worker. Alright. Less than an hour. Let's see, our beacon is still under construction. We're still researching heaters. Speed things up a little bit. A word of advice: first death. One of our people has died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need to dispose of the body. Yeah, we do need to do something. And it's either going to be cemetery. We will establish a burial ground so we can lay our dead to rest with dignity and respect. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. We can build a cemetery. Hope will rise. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Each burial will keep some people from work for a few hours. You will have to establish a cemetery. Or, corpse disposal will keep dead bodies out of the heat zone and cover them with snow. The cold will halt their decay. We'll have to build a snow pit. There'll be no risk of disease. Bodies are preserved for potential future use. That's creepy. Hope will fall. Discontent will rise. Let's go ahead and build a cemetery. I think that's probably our best option. Kind of want to build it a little further out. Guess it could be out here by the beacon for now. That's not the best place because people have to pass it on their way to work, but I feel like it's okay and it's a long road, so we're also going to end up getting some heating going on out there, which we're going to have to do anyway, I believe. Let's do something like that. Okay, we're not doing too great on food. I'm kind of wondering if we need another hunter's lodge, or if it's just because they couldn't hunt that whole time while we're in the negative 40 degree temperature. Beacon built, we're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barrens that surround the Frostlands. Alright. Oh, nice. It's a hot air contraption. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, I like it. So now we'll be able to scout out surrounding areas. Yeah, here we go. Lost expedition. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be the lost members of our expedition. Or crash site. Several wrecked vehicles, no signs of life. They are probably our machines. Let's hope so. We had to leave a number of supplies after the crash. And so we need scouts. Send scouts here to learn more. So the beacon gives us access to the world outside. You can explore it with scouts deployed through the beacon panel. The beacon allows you to explore the Frostlands with scouts. Click on the beacon base to open the beacon panel and create scout teams. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icons in the upper right corner. Perfect. And so to do this, at least 5 citizens had to be available, and we don't have enough wood. We need 40 wood, probably for their supplies, and we need 5 workers. So we'll have to free up some workers pretty soon. Okay, our number of sick is down to 1, gravely ill is down to 1, so that's perfect. Our cemetery is under construction. The heat hub is going to be, steam hub is going to be done in a minute. And we still have 14 hours before we could pass another law. Cemetery is established. The cemetery has been established. Now we can put our dead to rest. Hope rises. Okay. I think it's just smart to get another hunter tent going because we're really not bringing back too much food and we're probably only going to need more. When I think about what we need and what we don't need, we're going to need steel if we're going to keep having to build steam hubs. We probably need less coal than anything else. I wonder if I could take 5 people from here. And the next time we have 40 wood, we could put a scout team together. What I'm actually worried about is, do we even have anybody collecting wood currently? I don't think we do. Speed up time a bit here at night. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up eager to go looking for our lost people in the Frostlands. The woman who came forward is among them. We needed a win. Yeah, we'll definitely send people out as soon as we can free some people up. How is this doing? Because we can't research anything else till this is done. Research stopped. Why? Oh, just because we're not doing work times, I guess. Alright, so the temperature is now rising. So we're gonna get a little bit warmer than -40, which is good, because it puts some things back into livable, especially now that we have our hubs. And we could turn these on or off. That's interesting. Obviously while they're on, they're going to be consuming resources. 2 different range settings so we can research. And we can keep these on during the workday only or 24/7. This one out here I'm going to keep on only during the workday for now. But this one here is probably just needs to be on 24/7. Heaters have been researched. And so now what we can do is we can go into any work building and we can turn the heater on. So if it gets super cold, each building, like the medical tents, will have a heater we can turn on. Same thing with the cookhouse, so they'll be able to keep cooking food even when it gets really hot. Oh, so nobody was in the Hunter's Lodge, I don't think. That could be a problem. Let's get that going again. And let's see what else we need to research. We might need to just grab a sawmill. Turns frozen trees into usable materials, producing 80 wood per standard workday. Yeah, we need that. We need that definitely as soon as possible. Because I don't think that we're getting much more wood from just the piles that we found around. I think this is our last wood pile. If we run out of wood, it's going to be hard to do much else. That's steel. We need to get out to these trees. Steel. These people should just be working here. But we do need some scouts. I don't really want to give up wood production, but we lost some people, so might not have a choice. But we still need 40 wood. Let's just slam everybody on wood. And we just need to get to 40. There we go. And then we'll pull 5 of them off. And we'll make our scouts. We can do the crash site. Let's do the Lost Expedition, since our first order of business should be to rescue the survivors, which is part of our quest here. So they're sent out, that's great. Let's just make sure that everybody else can be hunting. And they are running out of actual food to produce. So let's hope that our hunters can bring something back very soon. Luckily, the sawmill seems like it's going to research pretty quickly. And then we already have a road that can get us out here. So I'm hoping that will alleviate some of our wood issues and we'll have some wood to spare going forward. We have a few days, we have 4 or so days before the next temperature drops, so things that I'm thinking about are making sure that we have adequate heating. It seems like we're probably going to need at least 2 more steam hubs.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Those are the sounds of jets celebrating the 4th of July because there's an airport really close to me that the military craft use, so that's what that sound is that you're probably hearing in the background. Low-flying military aircraft. Let's see. So we do have some steel. Let's see what it takes to get some more steam hubs going. I'd like to make them hit as many as possible. I think if we get it right there, that might be good. Maybe we should just be thinking about what's going to be out here. Something like this could be good. So we could heat this workhouse during the next, similar to how we've heated this. And that gives us some more space to kind of build outward. Let's go ahead and put that there. I don't know if that's like super inefficient, but I do want to get this heated. Cookhouse is closed right now. They don't have really anything to cook anyway. This thing is cooling off, thankfully, so we'll be able to use it again if we need to for the next temperature drop, but hopefully we won't have to. And then Book of Laws, we actually are free to pass some laws now. Adaptation. Can we go back? I feel like even within the Book of Laws, there was some other tree, but maybe I'm seeing things. Did we get the sawmill? We did get the sawmill. Next, let's improve the hunter gear. Thanks to better snowshoes and enhanced camouflage, hunters setting out from the hunter's hut will return with more raw food from each hunt, up to 20 raw food per hunt. Oh, we don't have enough wood. We need only 10. We'll start that next. Speed things up here until the workday gets going.